This is a voluntary program, so these people have to, like you said, there has to be, buy-in from a police department or buy-in from there has to be buy-in from the participants. So they have to want the help. They have to, and accept it. So.
Just me and my crew, doing the court nerds. What are we gonna do? Watching trials unfold on the YouTube screen. We're nerding out.
James Kazicki on behalf of Mr. Parsons. Mr. Parsons had the opportunity to go over his constitutional rights to a hearing. I wish to waive those rights under a plea of guilty with an explanation, Your Honor.
All right, Drake, tell me your name.
Good morning, Your Honor. Drake Austin Parsons.
All right, did you read your advice of rights form, sir?
Yes.
Did you understand all your rights? Did you have a chance to talk to Mr. Gazicki about this, your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you sign and date that form?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, the allegations against you are that you failed to appear for drug testing on 4/18/24, that you failed to attend group therapy at the Guidance Center during the week of 2/15/24, and that you failed to complete 8 hours of community service within 1 week as ordered for the violation, your last violation on 3/13/24. Do you understand the allegations against you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and Mr. Gazicki, how are we proceeding today?
He's entering a plea of guilty on everything. I just wants to explain to the court that on April 18th, he did completely forgot about his drug testing. On the other two occasions.
Ajay?
Indicates there's been a transportation problem. He lives in Trenton, and between Trenton and Monroe, he does not have a car. He does not have any form of transportation.
No, he relies on his girlfriend to do
Yes, he
everything
does.
for him.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, including work, feed him, drive him places. Okay, so I hear all that. All right, Mr. Parsons, you understand you understand you have a right to a hearing, and you would have all these hearing rights that are outlined on this advice of rights form?
Yes, ma'am.
And you understand if you enter a plea of guilty that you'll be waiving those rights? That we're not going to, if you plead guilty, then we're not going to have a hearing. Does that make sense? And you'd be waiving your right to that hearing and the right to be presumed innocent until you're proven guilty by a preponderance of the evidence. That's like 51%. Do you understand all of that?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that a yes? Ms. Maudlin's got to type it down. She needs to be able to hear you, Mr. Parsons.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Are you waiving that right to a hearing?
Yes, ma'am.
To the allegation you failed to appear for drug testing on 4/18/24, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Louder.
Guilty, Your Honor.
To the allegation you failed to attend group therapy at the Guidance Center during the week of 4/15/24, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
To the allegation that you failed to complete 8 hours of community service within 1 week as ordered for your last violation on 3/13/24, how do you plead?
Guilty.
All right, so this is how many violations?
This is
His ninth, and each one of his violations has multiple violations. It's not like, oh, Drake just didn't do one thing. It's that Drake didn't do any of the things, right?
Correct.
And I mean, we keep doing this, Drake, and if you're on the fence, we had meetings about whether or not, you want to be here or you want to go back and just do your jail time. And all indications to me are that you want to go back and just do your jail time. I mean, that's how I see it at this point, because you are taking up space in a program that people are desperate for. And you still have not taken any accountability. You still think you were in the wrong place, wrong time on your second drunk driving at how old?
23, Your Honor.
So 23 years old, you've got 2 drunk drivings, and that is everyone's fault but yours, right?
No, Your Honor.
I mean, that's not what you said. That's not what I've been hearing. I mean, that's how you've been presenting this to everybody. I mean, you just don't, Drake. I don't know that I've told you since, how long has he been with us?
Began in
November. I've been saying you need to work, Drake. You're able-bodied, and I know you think you're too good for everything, but you're not. You don't work. You don't go to school. You lay around and sleep all day and play video games and complain about how everyone else is mean to you and how everyone else is at fault for your bad behavior. I mean, that's the truth. You know it's the truth. I know it's the truth. And I don't know what she sees in you that she continues to put up with your behavior. I mean, it's appalling to me. You are an able-bodied young man. Why is it her problem to get you everywhere? Because she loves you?
It's not.
And Drake, I understand you don't have a lot of family support. I've been very sympathetic to that, but I'm not sympathetic to the fact that you just do what you want. You're like racking up violations left and right. I'm limited in what I can give you today, but I'm gonna tell you, I think the recommendation for 3 days jail is woefully lacking. I do not agree with Mr. Keys on 3 days jail. I don't think 3 days is near enough. This is what we're gonna do. You're doing 9 days in jail. And when you come out, you're gonna make a decision. Drake, you're gonna come straight to the court and you're gonna say, I'm in or I'm out. And if you say you're in, then my expectation is you are gonna start taking advantage of the resources that are being provided to you. You're going to show up, you're going to participate, and you're going to find a job. I don't care what it is. I've told you before, any work is good work. There's nothing beneath somebody. I waited tables at a Coney Island for years. I wasn't too good for that job. You're not too good for it either. 9 days jail. And when you get out, you're gonna decide if you wanna be in the program or if you wanna do the rest of your jail time and be done. That's number one. And if you decide to stay in the program, you're gonna come and sit in here with me every single day, Drake, from 8:30 to court is done until you find a job. You're not gonna be out running these streets. You're not gonna be out playing video games till 3 in the morning. That's not how this is going to work. Is there anything else?
Judge, is it just 9 days jail to stop the court watching?
No, the court watching until the defendant has gainful employment. But the issue with that is I think Drake has 9 days to mull over if he wants to be in this program or if he just wants to do his jail time. It is a voluntary program, Drake. If you don't want in, say goodbye. You could do the rest of your jail time, which you've really whittled down with all of the times I put you in jail. But this is your choice. This is your life. These are your decisions. So I'll see you in 9 days. You can tell Mr. Keys whether you want to stay in the program or not. And if you want to stay in the program, you better be gung-ho because I'm taking up space. We have people that want to be in this program who want help. And if you don't want help and you're just going to continue doing the Drake Parsons program, then I don't think this is the place for you. So make that decision. We'll see you in 9 days. All right.